Gonna email you directions.
Getting ready. Getting close.
Getting close to the big game. CCU.
Extra big.
So tell me what happened.
Okay, so.
All I know, Coastal Carolina University, undefeated.
Yes.
And ESPN Game Day coming to town.
That's it.
What am I missing?
Dr. Scott, you're not missing anything, but thanks for having me today. It's good to be here. And I got up this morning. I'm going to go ahead and lay it out for you because I get up and do this every morning, okay? There's several things I look at when I get up in the morning. I want to see where the market's at. I want to see which way the market's trending. I want to go. I check out the Premier League, which is the European soccer, which is played early on Saturday and Sunday mornings.
All right.
I check out the NFL, and I check out the NCAA football with its rankings and games coming up this week. This morning, I found out that Coastal Carolina, with the canceling of the Liberty game, will be hosting BYU.
So what happened to Liberty? How'd they get canceled?
It had to do with the COVID.
Oh, I never. Okay.
So here we go. We're about to have
Liberty game got canceled. ESPN is coming to town. Liberty got canceled. What happened? And then
BYU stepped up, as we just heard as we walked in this sound room, that they are flying those guys in for, and it's an 8:00 game Saturday night.
Hold on. Who wanted it? BYU said, "I want some Jamie Chadwell and Chanticleers. I want some of that." All right, that's good. I like it.
Yes, I think both teams see it as a great opportunity to take a step forward. Excellent opportunity for Coastal Carolina. Best opportunity they've ever had.
You know, Jamie Chadwell is a patient of ours.
Yes.
You know that?
Yes.
That's a smart guy.
Very
He's
impressed.
A good guy.
Well, you know, it was the first of the season, the first of the school season, I'm going to say back in August, when the athletic director, we saw him here in the radio station, and they were coming on to discuss what's going to be taking place as far as the fall semester and football and all that. And, man, we just couldn't ask for a better experience for our local college here. You know, they have the Myrtle Beach Bowl, which is one of the football college bowls at the end of the season. But for Coastal Carolina to be playing BYU, both teams undefeated, it's amazing.
Televised. Everybody's watching.
You're going to be there. We'll be looking for you on TV.
It is going to be awesome. I'll be there. You know,
I know.
Going to be on
I know you're going to be looking for the camera.
Yeah.
Get in front of that camera. Yes.
Yeah. When I go out, I'm incognito. You can't see me.
I've seen you like that before.
You see me? Or
Walk
you
right up.
See me?
Sit down at the table, and I didn't even know it was you.
So what else is going on? What else is going on? All right. So what's going on in the market? So you look at the news.
Yes.
You see the sports, soccer. Okay. What's going on in the market?
You know, the market, man, it's amazing. The market is as strong as it's ever been. It is right below, 30,000, and it's hanging there. We've got all this dilemma with the election going on. We have all this discussion about the second stimulus package. But here's what I'm going to tell you that I'm seeing. Wall Street is loving what's taking place. I don't think they care if it's going to be Biden or Trump. I think they are looking for a strong growth next year, regardless of who's in office. But here's what I will tell you. I don't think Trump's going to concede. I think it's going to stay messy. And if Trump is not in office and Biden gets put in, I think for the next 4 years, you're going to hear Trump out there with a megaphone showing what Biden and his team are doing wrong, so that when 2024 comes around, it's going to be a no-brainer. He's going to go through on their playbook and grade their score as that administration comes in.
So what you're saying is he's gonna spend the next 4 years doing exactly what everybody did to him for 4 years,
Yes.
and try to pull the same trick.
He's going to do it
at the end. Okay,
and you know what? There's nobody in the world I would want doing that to me. He's the worst that you could imagine.
Do you see anything good coming out of that?
I think it's going to expose what's taking place with the far left and how they are so infiltrated into the political scheme of winning. Look, everybody.
Is it the political scheme of winning, or is it certain people pulling strings with big money?
Both.
It's all of it.
It's all of it.
Yeah.
We know it. 70% of Republicans, this is what the studies say, 70% of the Republicans believe Biden won through a rigged election, and 30% of the Democrats believe that. That's amazing. That's 100. It's not literally 100%, but they're 30 and our 70. It adds up to 100.
What's been going on the whole time?
They know. They know. They're not wondering. They know. Yeah. It's proven. They have facts. They have whistleblowers. They have people who have come in and under oath have given their testimony, and they have seen where they've seen the cheating take place. From 1:30 to 6:30 in the morning, all of a sudden, you go to bed at 1:30, Trump's winning. Okay? Those states.
Let's not even go there.
We'll leave it alone.
Yeah, let's leave it alone.
All right.
Who cares?
We're out.
We've heard it.
We're done it.
But here's my question for you.
Okay.
Is what difference is it really going to make either way? Like you said, the stock market's strong. What difference is it going to make in healthcare, in regenerative medicine? What difference is it going to make? Is it going to make a big difference one way or the other? I think everything's going to be strong.
I think that healthcare, as we know, is recession-proof. Unfortunately, it doesn't have to do with the economy to when people experience, accidents or work-related injuries or, just reach that point of wearing a joint out. Those are a lot of the people that we see are those that are in pain, those that have inflammation. So, no, it's not going to change. The people are still going to have the need for what you and I do.
All right, so President Trump just did something with the pharmaceutical companies. They're ruling an executive order for prescription drugs and lowering costs. Is anybody really going to see anything there?
I
didn't follow it too tight.
I haven't followed it close enough to really be able to. It's too early for me to be able to tell what's going to take place. Does it sound good? It does.
Yeah, it sounds good. Between that and this most recent lawsuit against the Sackler companies for the opioid epidemic.
Oh yeah.
I mean, those are two check marks for me for President Trump.
Oh, and it'd be awesome if we kept going in a direction to clean out some of this. I mean, the healthcare is into politics. It's all so convoluted and mixed together. It's a shame to see people suffer. It is.
And some of us not even be able to do some of the things that we need to do and can do to help people because of certain regulations and political, economic leverage, one way or not.
And you and I both know that, look, we're here in South Carolina. South Carolina is a Republican-run state. It is more open. When I cross the line, when I go into North Carolina, it's like night and day. It's almost like a different country. They are so much more restrictive on people in places, on the mask, on just the whole concept of how to handle corona. So you want to know how who's getting affected by this, or the everyday working man and woman who's being dictated to that you can't go to work today. Or
that's the worst part. You can't work.
That's the worst part, or we're going to mess your schedule up with work because we're going to jerk you back and forth about letting your kid go to school and pulling your kid out. It's a mess, man.
Yeah,
it's
a mess.
That is a mess, okay?
It's unstable.
That's who's suffering.
Chaos. Yeah.
That's who's suffering.
Average day-to-day guy.
And, of course, the people who contract COVID that have the underlying health issues that it affects them significantly. Yeah. I missed a show a couple of weeks ago. We came in the week after you asked me about it. I didn't really go into it, but I will now. It's been actually 3 weeks. My mother's 92 years old. She's in a nursing home. We hadn't seen her since March. Okay. 3 weeks ago, we find out she's contracted COVID.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
So
they have to isolate her. They put her on the hall by herself. Keep in mind, we haven't got to her face to face. We've looked at her through a window and we've talked to her on a cell phone, but we have not touched her. We have not been able to hug her. Well, because of her COVID, her fever spiked. They allowed us to go in and see her. Okay. Me and my siblings. We're all dressed out in the garb. We were wearing all the PPE. When I say garb, had everything on. We looked like we were in a spacesuit. Okay, we got that visit with her, but then what did I have to do? I called you and told you I had to miss that recording because I had to put myself away
That's right.
long enough
That's right.
to make sure
That's
that
right.
we cleared the virus and we weren't exposing you or anybody else to it. That's not fair. I didn't want to do that. So, we took that sacrifice. But this spike that is being reported right now of the COVID virus, it does need to be taken seriously, but we have to be able to get through the fog in the air with the Republicans using it to control the economy, the environment of the country, and those people who need to produce to support their livelihood, to put food in their child's mouth. When you start forcing a parent to take their food out of their child's mouth to put in another child's mouth, you're going to see those moms and grandmothers and fathers and grandfathers rise up. They're going to protect their own first.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it is that bad in a lot of places.
A lot of people.
Not here. Thank God.
You know what?
Thank God, and thanks South Carolina.
Here's what I'm hearing. We've got all this construction going on down here. Okay, let's say the market does. Let's say the new administration comes in, the economy on a whole does suppress. It does decline some. I'm hearing that Myrtle Beach, with all the stuff that's going on up north, that real estate here is not going to slow down. It's going to increase again.
I believe it.
So we're going to see a false or it's not false, but it's a reverse pendulum, a reverse bell curve on what's supposed to happen doesn't happen. The exact opposite happens. Two negatives make a positive.
Hey, so you're talking about COVID. We got a whole new year coming.
Yes.
We do not want to have the same year that we had this past year.
No.
And so there's some things that everybody's got to do to stay on top of your game. You already know we're going to be eating and drinking and having a good merry time over the next month. Okay?
Absolutely.
True story.
Very.
Did you have a good time on Thanksgiving, during Thanksgiving?
We did.
I did too.
Yeah.
Too good of a time. One night. That's what I'm saying. So we're going to spend a month having a good time. We got the new year coming up. The last thing we want to do is start off bad. You got to have some good habits. You got to exercise. We can talk about COVID all day long. Nobody in the news is talking about exercising, eating healthier, taking vitamins, doing vitamin infusions like we do at our office. Have you had a vitamin infusion there?
It's been a while. I'm due.
Yeah, you're definitely due. I'm due too. We should do one together.
All right. Let's do it.
We'll double team. We gotta keep our bodies full of vitamin C, full of vitamin D. We have to rest. There are things that we have to do so that we don't repeat the same year. Take control of your health.
You couldn't put it into better words. As we go into the new year, you and I, we have very similar, personalities in this mindset. The first of the year, every year, we have the same New Year's resolution, okay? I'm going to be better to my body. I'm going to be better to myself. I'm going to improve my life, and I'm going to do those things through exercise, eating right, getting the rest, supplementing the nutrients that my body needs because I'm getting older now, and we do all of that at AMS. Every bit of it, it's so what I challenge people to do is for their New Year's resolution, come see us.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Come see Dr. Scott.
That's a
come
great
see
idea.
the team at AMS and let's get you jump started into the new year, get you off to a healthy start, get you feeling good, get you ready for summertime. After this coronavirus is burnout, because we don't know what's going to happen over the next several months.
That's right.
If you're at home and you can exercise, if you can develop the mental capacity, the discipline to exercise at home, man, you're going to be way ahead of the game.
You're not doing it. They're not doing it because they say, well, I don't really know what to do. That's why you got to show up.
That's why they need to come see us.
That's why they need to come.
We'll teach you.
Ben, I know. Ben over there is the best.
Yes.
All he does is hits print, gives you a printout, shows you exactly what to do. You're doing your therapy. You're doing your exercising at home. Things that are going to help you out directly with what you want.
Yes.
Especially if you're getting certain things fixed. Joints, muscles, ligaments. What a great idea. And everybody's New Year's resolution is to be a patient at Advanced Medical.
And that assessment's going to be covered by insurance.
Yeah,
that's
right.
Come on out. It's get your year off to a good start. There's no better resolution that anybody could make. And you and I know we're very excited because we know what the new year holds for us in the industry we work in. We know what's taking place
That's right.
in the stem cell regenerative biologic world, and we see the bright future for these patients. They just need to come see what we know.
I mean, it's so unbelievable. The patients that we're seeing just feel better.
Yes.
And avoid the pain. I'm talking about just feeling better. We're not talking about being able to do things and get their life back. I'm just talking about within days of someone coming in miserable, some even suicidal, within days and weeks. I had a lady actually tell me just today, she said, I feel like a new woman. She came in, she felt bad. She had some treatment done. She felt a little better. Then she felt bad again. She decided to go with the stem cell regenerative medicine treatments. She came in, did the stem cell treatments. After about a week, she came in still feeling bad. She came in today. We were all worried about her. She said, thank God I feel like a new lady today.
Wow.
She told the nurse when she went back to see the nurse, I heard her say, I feel like $1 million.
Awesome.
I mean, just like that. And so for the patients, it's a no-brainer.
It's a no-brainer.
It's a no-brainer.
And here, I'm going to hit on one more thing that nobody out there who hasn't gone through this experience and hasn't had the privilege of coming to AMS and seeing Dr. Scott and his team is the knowledge base. These people come in and they've done a little bit of research, or they've heard this and they've heard that. And by the time they come in with their questions till the time they finish the plan of care, till the therapy is finished, they're veterans. They know what's going on. They can educate other people in what they've learned about regenerative stem cells.
That's right.
I mean, it's and they speak with confidence. You know why? Because they've done it. They've experienced it.
The patients walk different. They walk different.
They do.
They're coming into our office. I'm talking literally and metaphorically, okay? These patients come in. They come in hurt. They're in pain. They're wobbling, hobbling,
limping, swole. Ill. They are ill. They come in angry. You can look at their face. Their face is like, whoa.
Wait a minute. Did he just say swote?
Swote.
So, they're coming in like that. What was my point? So, and then they start getting fixed. They start getting better, okay? They walk differently now, physically, okay? Literally, they're walking different.
Completely.
Secondarily, they're walking differently. Metaphorically, they are walking differently. And so what happens is I have a lot of patients there. I was walking around the neighborhood and people come up to me and ask me, wow, you're walking differently.
What have you done?
I'm walking differently. And so they'll ask what they've done and they're able to share their story.
Yes.
And I mean, I would say at least half, if not more, of our phenomenal patients are coming from patients referring people in, their neighbors and their friends.
Patient referral.
Yeah, they're just seeing people walk differently.
Tell a friend
differently.
Yeah, tell a friend.
Somebody's back.
And how about the look on their face? Not only are they walking different, but now they come in, they have a smile. They're very pleasant. You and I have discussed.
Some are too pleasant, Fulton. Some are too pleasant. They feel so good. They come in. I told Ben the other day, I said, you know what? I think I liked her better when she was in so much pain. You get it?
Oh, that's hilarious.
But the energy level is through the roof, and they're just excited. And they don't want to leave the office.
You and I realize they don't want to leave. They want to stay.
They want to stay.
They have found their fountain of youth.
Yeah.
But you and I realize what those people are doing are paying Advanced Medical Solution and you, Dr. Scott, as large a compliment as you could ever take. That is gratitude. Is what they're expressing.
That's true.
Okay, they're expressing gratitude. They're expressing their thankfulness, and that just goes to show what good people we have in this area. What good people come to Advanced Medical Solution and turn their life around, because they do. They come in ill and grumpy sometimes because they're in pain. They're doing the best they can with the situation they have. But when they start to feel better, it's amazing.
Yeah,
and
awesome.
Until you see it, you can only imagine it. You really can't understand it until you experience it yourself. And that's from our level and the patient's level. We just see it over and over and over again.
Over and over. And really, until you go in there and spend some time with it, you really can't even imagine so many people who were so bad off in one place doing so good.
Agreed.
It's hard to imagine because it just doesn't happen.
It doesn't.
Most doctor's offices are full of sick people in pain. And
Absolutely.
That is not how. That's not what it looks like when you walk in there.
Not at all. And we know, you and I plan. We live in today, okay, but we plan for tomorrow. You and I are trying to stay 2 steps ahead of everything else going on, not only here, but in this industry completely, so that we can keep those patients treated with the best technology, the best, the best regenerative stem cells, only the best.
That's right.
That's all we want is the best.
That's right.
For the patients.
That's right. And it's happening.
It is.
And we're really just getting started in this industry, in this regenerative industry. Stem cells and regenerative medicine and the way that we're doing is really like dipping our toe in advanced medical solutions. Next we're talking gene re-engineering, using stem cells to heal genes, deform genes. The first one is sickle cell anemia. This is what's happening. Cancer. There's one just published, a paper published that they're using stem cells and CRISPR technology.
They can't get it approved quick enough. We need it.
That's right.
We need it.
So our 5-year plans, we'll have an institute for that here. It's going to be a hub.
Yes.
And it's going to be exciting. And speaking of the great patients that we have, and giving thanks and celebrating and being appreciative, we're going to have a party.
Oh.
Yeah, we have a holiday party.
Nice.
Did you get your invitation?
Yes, I did.
Good.
Merry Christmas. Good. I'll be there.
Hey, for any of the listeners out there,
yes.
if you're for real listeners or especially our patients, if you didn't get an invitation to our Christmas party, well, you got to be a patient to get the invitation. You know what I'm saying?
You still have time. You still have time.
That's right. But not long, because we're about to have a Christmas party, and it's going to be awesome.
It is.
We're going to celebrate our great patients, the commitment they have to their health, a commitment they have to even sharing it, like you said, with other people in the community. They can't help it.
No,
they
can't.
That way.
And you know what? I hope 21 holds a different year for you and I. I can't believe that we sit here, now in December, and for you and I to sit across from each other and say, we did not get to take one trip this year because of the COVID and do our research. We had to do every bit of it online and conference calls. And, it's the COVID does affect all of us.
That's right.
In many different ways. And, I just look forward to a 2021, which gives us that, that angle, that ability to move more freely and go and, because I've got a lab force to, waiting. Okay. We have an open invitation. So we can't wait to get down there and take a look at all this, exciting technology taking place.
I'm so thankful we're even sitting here this year.
That's true.
It could have been catastrophic disasters like it still is in many places if it weren't for this awesome community that we have here, the team that we have at Advanced Medical. We'd be in trouble.
We would,
It could be a bad place, but thank God we're here. We'll be able to celebrate at the end of the year, and we'll roll out 2021 stronger
Very
than
strong.
ever.
Yes.
Stronger than ever.
Yes. And you were saying this earlier. I'm going to go back and hit on this again for the people. We're just a couple of weeks away from the start of winter. Okay. We're just finishing up the fall season, and you need to have your body well hydrated, supplemented, your supplements, your nourishment, your exercise. Now is the perfect time.
You got to do it.
To come New Year's resolution.
You're going to pay the price if you don't.
You are. It's a mistake not to. The vitamin C infusions, it's power. It's just
instant energy.
It is.
Yeah.
You walk out the door a different person.
That's exactly right.
Who was it we had in here that we interviewed, months back, and he said he felt like he walked through the door with the pain and he walked out and left it behind.
Yeah. He said he left 85% of the pain
85%.
in the office. Yeah, yes. I actually saw him this week.
Okay.
So not only is he out of pain, all right, he's out of pain. That pain had him debilitated entirely, completely, unemployed.
Yes.
Couch, bed, bathroom only for a year.
Sleeping in the chair. Couldn't even get in bed.
Couldn't move. Pain-free now. It's been a year and a half. He's pain-free. And there's more. He's lost 76 pounds.
Wow.
He's lost 76 pounds.
Wow.
Yep. He's got a full-time job. He's working. He's doing awesome.
Yes. And that gets back to, I said this last week, a real famous quote. Success in life should not be measured by the highest point reached, but by the obstacles overcome to get there. Look what this patient has done, okay? He has completely changed his life. He's lost weight. He's gone back to work. You know, that's a true American success story right there.
Right. That's right.
And he's grateful to you and the team for having the guts to take the risk to make that move, man, for Myrtle Beach and our surrounding area. How far away do people come to go to the office? They drive hours.
That's right.
They drive hours to come here because they have heard what a good job is being done at Advanced Medical Solutions.
Yeah, they're getting results phenomenally. Kevin will be at the party.
Nice.
Yeah. There'll be a microphone, there'll be a speaker, and people will tell about what great success they've had, especially the good ones are going to come after some of these guys have had a drink or two.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I'm buying a couple of them some drinks.
Oh, yeah.
So they'll get a little free on the microphone.
You better be ready. That's never been a problem before, though, has it? So, no, we're looking forward to the party.
It's going to be awesome.
It's going to be awesome. You know, next year, what we have planned, what you and I have worked on, I feel like for a very long time, it's only getting better. We're only improving. We're learning more every day and helping more and more people.
Well, we got next year coming up with some hormone replacement therapy and some really customized plans there, some actual mental and PTSD protocols.
Yes.
Some mental health and PTSD protocols. Some hyperimmunity, immune balancing, autoimmune condition treatment. So it's going to be awesome.
It's
working
exciting.
With blood and IVs. So anyway, it's going to be great. We're getting the message that we got to wrap this up.
It's time already.
We're wrapping it up.
Flies
Keep
too
going
quick.
a little bit. All right. Yeah, we got a few more minutes. But hey, Fulton, I'm glad you could be here.
Thank you.
All right.
Glad to be back.
We got CCU on the map.
Yes.
Jamie Caldwell this weekend. It's going to be awesome. Rick Roberts, Jensen, I'm glad y'all could be here.
Thank you.
Everybody listening, hey, it's a great time to be in Myrtle Beach. It's a great time to be in South Carolina. Take care of yourself. Start creating these healthy habits Fulton and I have been talking about. So, because we're going to make it a great 2021.
Thank you, Dr. Scott.
Any last words for him, Fulton?
You know what? Just to reverb what you have said there, make a New Year's resolution to become healthy, make a commitment to come to Advanced Medical Solution, and let us get you on the right track. And it's going to be a good, you'll have the same type 2021 that you and I are expecting to have.
It's going to be awesome. Thank you, everybody. Hey, we love you.
Merry
Talk
Christmas.
to you next week.